Hi guys, victory over Decepticons. Real Neo here, Deja B, Brian Thornton, Captain Plane, whatever you need to address me with. But I am here. I am ready to do a quick captain's log. I had to come inside because it's a little windy today. It's September 2nd. Temperatures dropped. We have no chemtrails today. I'll include a picture with that. It's pretty daggone cool. Pretty amazing. But what the point of the topic today is the half-truth addiction. What I've dealt with for 5 years now straight on YouTube. I've been on YouTube probably since 2006. But I lost a lot of those early channels. Ron Paul Revolution the first time around, and the Dead Assassins got completely taken down after I outed Alex Jones for being, well, he's just a comedian from the 90s. So what you guys need to understand is half-truths. So the addiction to half-truths, this is how the Masons have gotten this far, is they sling half-truths 24/7. Now, what is a half-truth? Well, a half-truth is, what is a half-truth? A half-truth would be flat Earth. A half-truth is there are no, whatever it is, trees without, there are no forests on planet Earth. These are half-truths come out specifically slung by mind Masons to get you all twisted and divided up. And it's quite successful in most cases, if you notice. Because a lot of you buy it up hook, line, and sinker because you get used to these videos where you don't see anybody's face. You're just here, we're going to tell you all about the truth. The truth is aliens and giant trees and everything else. But not telling you the absolute honest truth that everything is alive 100%. You see the rust on the roof of this tractor. You see my shirt fading. You see me fading. The world fades. Everything fades except gold and diamonds. And I would not doubt that if you really got into it, that shit degrades as well too. Point being is everything here is in a state of life. Life. So yes, mountains may have been trees. I didn't dispute that. But if there's no aliens, there's no knowledge of anything outside going up. There may be knowledge of things going on the plane that way, as in like that's how the kings probably got here in the first fucking place. Because there's no evidence of where the plane ends. Who tells you about the ends of the earth? People like Dubé, the cover of their book where you're going to fall off, and that's all misdirection. The truth is the earth is alive 100% if we don't cut the grass or pave the roads, or if there's a lot of things that we don't do, it all overruns and overgrows. If you don't occupy your house, it's going to fill up with other critters. Why? Because you're inside a living creature. It will never end. I have seen microscopic spiders out here that you could see through. I've also seen spiders that are this fucking big. It's a never-ending story. But the people that don't want you to understand that that's a never-ending story are the people that sell you space travel, the people that sell you science fiction, the people that sell you, we just found another planet. Look at that. Dude, I showed you guys where that Kaku idiot was out in 1991 talking about the sky is falling by 2010, and then by 2020 we'd have no ozone layer and be under 4 feet of water. Fancy, do you see any water outside the puddles? No. These people are fucking with your mind. And the best thing you can do is unsub them and move on. And like I said, stick to the basic principles of breaking free from the Mason tricks. I'm now almost 5 years out of it. I've fallen back a little bit every once in a while, but somebody just told me the other day we invaded Syria. I was like, that's what it said in PNAC in the 90s in that book. So, Project for a New American Century. Of course they invaded Syria. I don't have to turn the news on to find that out. I just got to read the fucking playbook for the fucking Masons. I digress. It's a living creature. 100%. Heart realm. Earth. Take the H to the front. You got heart. Duh. Anagrams. Look it up. They'll do anything and everything to sell you a half-truth. Just that word alone. Half-truth. Right there. Right there. So, put your mind together, put yourself together, because I've got other things to do. I can't sit here and hold your hands. but I try anyway because, like I said, internal integrity for me is the most powerful thing I have ever experienced. I was a mortgage collection agent in 2010, and I was trying to help people save people from their homes with a home affordability modification program. But wait a minute, it was a fraud. My job was to delay and distract you for 91 days. On that 91st day, in the first hour, the lawyers took over, and you was in foreclosure. No loan modification. Fuck you, Obama. It's all bullshit. That's why I put that whole thing. We've made an agreement with the banks. Yeah, the agreement is, there's the banks. We, as DC, worship the banks. This is who we work for. We do not work for the American people. That's where we're at. That's why you got adjustable rate mortgages. Nobody went to prison. IndyMac just rolled into One West Bank, and I don't even know what it is now, but that's what it was when I was working for them. And IndyMac was the largest mortgage foreclosure fraud in world history. So I know what I'm talking about, and I was able to help people, get out of that program. And I, like I said, I jumped on the grenade. I wound up, what do you call it? I'll never be a mortgage collection agent again, but hey, that's cool. Like I said, I helped a few people, and after helping a few people, I learned that, I kind of guess that being integrity is something you have to work at all the time. It's not like a movie. You sit down, buy some popcorn, sit down, I'm going to watch Forrest Gump, and I'm going to be, right as rain. It doesn't work that way. You have to be honest all the time, and the best way to start doing it is, again, wipe out the TV news right off the bat. Wipe out any of these idiots that are going to, these people are going to come out until the end of time talking about curvature, talking about laser tests, talking about, NASA's a liar, but they're not addressing the real issue, okay? Everything here is alive. It all has, you can prove this. You can prove where you were born with your birth certificate. It'll have a location. You know your mother in most cases, and that's provable. Aliens, all lying, not provable. Think about the word, think about the anagram, think about the wordplay again, what they did with Earth. They turned it into heart, heart turned into Earth. They don't want anybody to know magic, so they had the witches thing, and they scooped up all the witches, but I'm sure they just threw them in the fire and didn't ask them any questions. It ain't the way it works, people. The reason that they made Latin a dead language, and the reason that we are where we are right now, thinking that space travel is possible, and that we're going to Mars, and Elon Musk is an American, on and on and on and on, is one reason. You're addicted to half-truths. Stop being addicted to half-truths. This is an intelligent thing just as much as this is an intelligent thing. Stop getting the two all discombobulated with Mason tricks, okay? You know it's a living creature. I know it's a living creature. Living realm, living heart realm, black magic, white magic. Amazing, amazing, amazing place. Amazing. But guess what? They don't want you to know that it's amazing. They don't want you to have the real good news, which is what I've just delivered to you. They want you to think, oh my gosh, the sky is falling. Michio cuckoo, the sky is falling. We need a carbon tax to protect the ozone layer. We need cloud seeding. Dude, guys, I'll put the link in the video, dude. I showed you where this idiot was babbling this stuff in December 1991. How far back do I need to go? Do I need to go past that when he was under Reagan? Yeah, Reagan, the actor from Old West movies who was the president for 10 years. Talking about aliens too. Talking about the UN. You know what I'm saying? Dumb, dumb, dumb. I will bet you that if you want to pull and they got some dumbass movie called Snowden out too. Oh my God. But if you want to pull a WikiLeaks or a Snowden, why don't you look up how much money the United Nations spends on weaponry and manpower and personnel and their staff and their paychecks, as opposed to what they give out as far as food. Now, that being said, the food and water that they give out, fluoridated water, and wait for it, GMO food, which pretty much kills people. Why do I know this? Because you could look it up. Look it up. Basically, lab coats fuck everything up. Lab coats believe that they are on a spinning ball at 1,000 miles an hour, but these are the same lab coats that will go and see the latest movie, Independence Day Resurgence, and watch a giant spaceship not only bounce off of the moon, but crash into the earth and stick itself to the earth about 20% the circumference of the earth, Whoa, wait a minute now. We're spinning at 1,000 miles an hour. If you think that's possible, guys, you're caught in the half-truth world of Mason tricks. So I'm going to wrap it up because I know I'm very polarizing. It's just who I am. If you don't like me, bite me. Peace and one love to all the people who have stuck with me over the years. And I'm talking about my subs, because guess what, people? I make videos for you. That's the way it works. One love. Like, share, subscribe, throw in the trash, do whatever you want. But whatever you do, every day is a day to kick deletist lies and Decepticon ass. Victory over Decepticons.